everything that happened in Atlanta this weekend. Not with the Falcons, because the Falcons were on the road yet again, but with the whole Colin Kaepernick thing. If you guys don't know what happened, I don't know what rock you've been hiding under, but Colin Kaepernick was given a workout by the NFL where all 32 teams were invited, whether they want to attend or not. That was up to them. Kaepernick was given 48 hours notice to accept the terms that the NFL has given, which was on a ridiculous day of a Saturday when no GMs or head coaches or anybody of higher up personnel would be able to get there besides scouts. The NFL did everything in their power to set Colin Kaepernick up to fail. I don't think anybody can deny that. Everything from no media being involved. Why was there no media being involved? Anything from not being able to shoot it himself. Okay, I'm sorry. That's okay. No media involved. Don't know why the media can't be involved. At a combine, there's media everywhere. It's televised. The NFL wanted to do whatever the NFL wanted to do there. Why was Colin Kaepernick not allowed to shoot the thing himself? They wouldn't even let his camp shoot it. The waiver actually came out today. That waiver is something that no player is ever going to sign, especially a player that has gone through what Colin Kaepernick has. No matter what you think about Colin Kaepernick, no matter if you like Colin Kaepernick, no matter if you hate Colin Kaepernick for what he did about kneeling, it is out there. It is proven. He's been paid by the NFL. There's been emails to prove it. He's been blackballed from the NFL for 3 years. People that hate Colin Kaepernick, they want the narrative out there that he's just not that good. But there is literal email proof, and the NFL paid him to go away, basically admitting that owners were colluding and blackballing him from the league. There is all the proof in the world. Everybody that hates Kaepernick wants you to think one thing. People that love Kaepernick want you to think the other. But if you look at just straight facts, that's what's happening. Now, is this the NFL's way of making it up to him? Like, hey, we'll give you a little combine. You know what I mean? We'll give you a combine. We'll cut the video. We'll send that video, and then we'll send it to you. So Colin Kaepernick's crew had no choice in the matter of how the video got cut. Colin Kaepernick had no proof of going to the media to say how it went. Not all 32 teams showed up, right? So Colin Kaepernick, in what I believe was a super smart idea by him, basically called the NFL's bluff of using him as a PR stunt and changed locations, allowing all the media to come, allowing him to shoot it, allowing him to use his own receivers, basically allowing everything. And for all the people that hate Colin Kaepernick, all you need to know about teams wanting him in the NFL is that 8 teams still showed up to his workout. And we'll get into what that workout was. But 8 teams still showed up to watch him work out. Teams want Colin Kaepernick. Teams don't want the baggage that comes with Colin Kaepernick. And that was proven this weekend by at least 8 teams. 25 were going to go to the NFL PR stunt that they were trying to pull with Colin Kaepernick. Because a lot of teams were just going to show up to show up. I mean, obviously there were teams out there that were like, no, we want nothing to do with this guy. But 8 teams were so dedicated to see what this guy's got that they showed up. Which brings me to my next point. Why does Colin Kaepernick want to be in the NFL? There's all these rumors out there that he doesn't want to be in the NFL. I mean, that's hogwash. If he didn't want to be in the NFL, he wouldn't be doing this. Yes, he's getting publicity. Yes, he's staying in the news. He's got the money. He's got the Nike deals. He wants to be in the NFL. I think there's no doubt about that. But why? So basically, what this weekend showed is Colin Kaepernick, rightfully so, does not trust the NFL and their higher-ups. And he's got all the right in the world to not trust them. We can list off numerous reasons why he should not trust the NFL. But why play for a league that you don't trust? And then you hear the comments of, well, he's not playing for the league, he's playing for the teams. Well, those teams ultimately report to the league. So that's where I get confused, and that's where I get a little upset. I've been a Cap, full disclosure, I've been a Cap supporter ever since it happened. I'm all for people nonviolently protesting to do whatever they want to get a message across that is a clear problem in this country. And if you don't think it's a clear problem, you're either arrogant or you're walking through this world blind. But what I have a problem is why does he want to play? All we hear is he wants, like, that would be the equivalent of me not trusting my boss, but then going into work every day, getting let go from work, and then basically begging my boss, who I don't even trust, to give me a job back. And maybe it's my regional director that I don't like and I don't trust. And I'm begging my boss, who reports to my regional and listens to my regional. The whole thing is really, really weird. But what I'm trying to figure out is the NFL is saying that they're setting them up to succeed and they're setting them up to all of this. Why was the media not invited? Why was the media not invited? I don't get it. I haven't seen a reason why. And that is just frightening to me about how they're using this guy, who, I mean, is a human being, right? And they are using him. What they're trying to do is keep him out of the NFL at all costs because they don't want the baggage. Yes, he hasn't said he's not going to knee again. But has the world got better in the last 3 years? I don't really think so. But now to the workout. That workout was a complete joke. It was literally him and a couple of his boys sitting out there playing catch. His interview was non-existent. He led off with a stop running. I get it. No one's ever questioned. Well, to be fair, there's a lot of people not in the media, a lot of non-NFL scouts, because every NFL scout's going to tell you he's good enough to be in the league. But there has been so many people that are saying he's just not good because he played on a crap team. Colin Kaepernick has one of the best touchdown to interception ratios in NFL history. Colin Kaepernick went to 3 straight NFC championships, including 1 Super Bowl where he was 2 yards away from winning the dang thing. Cap can play. But that workout, what is that going to prove? Everybody knows that Cap can play. Everybody knows Cap can throw a deep ball. It's accuracy that's a problem. Reading coverages has sometimes been a problem. His athleticism has never been questioned. And that interview was so big on Saturday. And it was non-existent. And then the NFL releases a little press release talking about all the things they tried to do for Kaepernick. Basically, to me, all that came off is Colin Kaepernick beat the NFL at their own game. Colin Kaepernick called the NFL's bluff, and the NFL hated it. And all of these owners, or all of these scouts that were going to be there on such the great day that the NFL planned for this to happen, in week 11, mind you, Kaepernick won. I don't think Kaepernick's ever going to play in the league again. And I'm not quite sure if that's a bad thing. And then I hear the shirt that he chose to wear. Oh, people aren't going to like that. You're right. People aren't going to like that. Yeah, rich billionaire owners aren't going to like the fact that he's wearing something to support black people. That's who's not going to like that. Big deal. He wore a shirt about, I don't know, one of the most famous slaves in NFL history, or in NFL, sorry, in U.S. Well, I don't know if you want to call it U.S. history. Like, if you're going to question the shirt, you need to question your own innards before you make a comment. Because there's nothing wrong with that shirt at all. People that want to keep the African American people down are the ones that are going to have a problem with that shirt. This whole weekend was started by the NFL as a joke, and it turned into one heck of a wild ride. And I don't know if that hurt Cap. I don't know if that helped Cap. I'm leaning more towards the hurt. All I know is we got plenty of entertainment from the weekend. Nothing's going to be resolved. And I actually think the NFL comes out of this looking much worse than Colin